As loud as everyone was saying. It's funny how sometimes people read similar poems that I could have written this one after tonight. It's got some themes similar to ones I've already heard tonight. I call this a young philosopher. My son is 6 years old. When he was 5, he asked me, is God real? Well, I told him, no one has ever seen God. Another time he asked me, who made God? I told him, no one knows. But that his question was very important, and a very basic question too. What came before the beginning? What will come after the end? I imagine as he gets older, someday he can ask his physics teacher, from whence came the primordial gases which coalesced to form the Big Bang? Perhaps the teacher will tell him, no one knows. How do I know you're my real daddy? He asked me one time. Well, I told him, I can show you a picture of me when I was a little child. It looks very much like a picture of you at the same age. Also, you have your grandfather's eyebrows. And nowadays, I continued, there's also a very scientific way to tell, if you really wanted to be really sure. From time to time, I find it necessary to discipline my son. He asked me once, why did God give me a daddy who spanks? My son, the budding anarchist. He asked me another time, how do I know if I'm awake or dreaming? And head down he said, no, just kidding. I told him, one dream is usually different from another, but when you're awake you recognize things as being the same as they were the last time you were awake. But I know someday he may have recurring dreams, or wish he were dreaming, or prefer his dreams to reality. My son asked me, after I argued with my wife, is Mommy the boss of you? Perhaps one day he will be a marriage counselor. Or perhaps, my wife, my son. I never asked my